Hi everyone, this is Carla Widenix with today's inspiration. And I'm going to allow this to run probably today, which is October 30th, and tomorrow, which is October 31st. And I wanted to address something about Halloween. As a Christian, I don't do Halloween. That's what I say. I don't do Halloween. I don't celebrate it. I have nothing to do with it. And of course, I grew up like most everybody else in this country, where as children we went trick or treating. We had the costumes. We, maybe did the parties or whatever. We gave candy and whatever. But as I got older, and the more I grew and the more I learned, I did better. When you know better, you do better. And to me, you're held responsible for what you do know. Most people look at it as being very harmful. They don't see anything wrong with it. It's just a fun time. And in general, it is. But as I learned more about the origin of Halloween and what it stands for and why it's even in existence, I didn't want anything to do with it. It had nothing to do with my walk with Christ. And uh, my oldest two children, yeah, I did it for them. I didn't know better. I didn't know better, but for Naya, who's 10 years younger than Tiffany, at that time I learned better and I knew better, and no, I did not dress her up and do the Halloween thing with her. And I just want to just share just a few things. You may be saying why. It's nothing wrong with it, and I can't tell you what to do. Even as a Christian, I can't tell you what to do. You as a Christian have to make the choice for yourself. But you might just want to know. Sometimes we just don't know, and just let me shed some light on it from my standpoint, because people will say in a minute, why not? Why don't you? So this is why. Let me tell you. Um, Halloween has its roots uh, uh, in witchcraft and evilness and sinfulness. And I'm reading some about it right now, but I don't have time really to go into all of it. I really suggest that you do some reading and research yourself. That's what I did, and learn more about it. But from the Bible, we're told from in Deuteronomy the 18th chapter, we're told. I'm reading from the computer right now, so please pardon me for turning my head. Um, but we're told that we should not have anything to do, we should not practice divinity or sorcery or interpret omens or engage in witchcraft or cast spells. And it says, or anyone who is a medium or a spiritist or who consults the dead. Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. It's just it's an awful thing. It's despicable, in God's eye. And I don't want to be despicable. I don't want to be detestable to God. Um, the Bible does speak against doing having anything to do with the occult, having anything to do with witches. Um, these things. And this is why Christians are not even supposed to delve into horoscopes. There's a lot of Christians who do that, but that deals from things like luck. We shouldn't deal in the occult, tarot cards, contacting the dead. No, 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 no. Seances, lucky charms. You don't need a lucky charm when you're blessed. There's nothing that's going to give you luck. No, no, no. These are all unbiblical, and they can harm your fellowship with God. It can break your fellowship. It's not going to send you to hell, because it's not, you don't lose salvation, but it can break your walk with him, your fellowship with him. Okay? So these are things we shouldn't do. Now, so what does this have to do with Halloween? Okay. Um, the point that people wear costumes, the reason why they began to do this, because it was a superstitious time. October 31st is actually the All Hallows Eve, which is the eve of All Saints Day. And um, they would they were so superstitious, they believed that evil spirits were floating around and the dead was walking around, so people would put on costumes and try to confuse the evil spirits. They thought they would run them away, so that's why they wear the costumes. So why should I dress my child up in a costume, even if it's a costume, a little angel? Why should I do that? There's no reason. Just think about it. It makes no sense. What purpose and even what fun is it to dress up in some kind of crazy costume? It makes no sense. I just see, me personally, I like to know why things are done. Where does it come from? What does it mean? You see, that means something to me. It may not mean anything to everybody else, but it means something to me. Um, the trick or treat people, they will play jokes and tricks. Um, okay, let me read this. On the other hand, it isn't wrong to dress up in a costume and go door to door saying trick or treat. Um, but and it's fun for the kids, but it's dabbling with the demonic. It has to do with dabbling with witchery or witchcraft or whatever you want to say. Um, See, the Christian is not to be involved with or support. I'm reading this too. The Christian is not to be involved or support the occult, witchcraft, demonism, or any other thing that uplifts the occult. Why would you want to uplift the occult? You're a Christian. You're already in a spiritual warfare. Why would you want to walk on the side of the demons? Okay, um, to do so contradicts God's word, and in um, it dabbles with the demonic. Why would you want to do that? Halloween celebration is centered on demons, devils, evil spirits. So why would the Christian want anything to do with that? So these are just some words, some food for thought for you to think about. It has nothing to do with us as Christians. So everything you do in life, everything you may think is small and is minimal, but everything that you do says who you are. So if you dress up in something that's coded or is rooted in evil, demonic, witchery, how does that say? What do that say about you? Think about it. So that's just my thoughts on Halloween, and that's why I don't do anything with Halloween. I don't have Halloween, the jack o' lantern, or anything that represents Halloween. Now I'm gonna tell you this: what I might do. See, I always have candy on my desk, hard candy. Sometimes chocolates. If they're lucky, I'll get chocolates. Um, However, the day after Halloween, the candy is cheap. It's half price. It's chocolate. And if it's just regular, the same old peanut butter cups, the same old Nestle Crunch, the same old Snicker bars, I'll get it. It's half price. It's cheap. I'll get it and I'll use it. But it has nothing to do with Halloween. Now, if it had Halloween decorations and all of that, no, 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 no. I wouldn't do that. That's the only thing that you know that October 31st means to me, because November 1st the candy is cheap. That's the only thing. But other than that, no, we don't do Halloween. God bless you. Have a great day. Again, this is Carla Widenix. And always feel free, if you want to contact me, you can do that. You can email me at carlanix1@gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook. You can look me up, Carla Widenix. I'm on Twitter, Carla Widenix. You can look me up. God bless you. Have a great day.